Hey guys, it's Greg. In this video, I would like to show you Teraphobia. So this is a prototype of the game, and this is a game for 2 players. This is a card game. In the game, you're going to control monsters, and you're going to conquer humans and to collect points from them. And there's a lot of hand management and using different skills on the cards. So this is a fast game in a horror setting. There's quite a lot of gruesome images, so it's not going to be a game for playing with children. So if you are interested in this title, just check out the rest of this video. So Teraphobia is on a table. This is a game for 2 players, and the game is set for the 2 players. But those cards on the bottom, those cards should be placed in a player's hands. But I want to show you components, so that's why they are visible. So what cards we have on a table? First of all, here we have locations. Those are the territories, locations, with those different symbols in the left bottom corner. We have symbol of a different territory and those skulls. Those skulls are souls that you need to spend to acquire this card. I am going to talk about it in a second. Here we have humans, people that you want to achieve. And to achieve those cards, you need to overcome their courage, attack their courage, and those hearts over here represents the courage of each of those characters. And over here we have again the symbol of territory, and this territory matches different type of territories that are in this line over here. Now each player is going to get 3 different monsters. In this game we have a couple of monsters from different cultures. We have Draugur from Scandinavia, Baba Yaga from Russia, Wendigo from America, and I don't know how to say it, from Japan. And we also have Vampire, Banshee, Leshi, Ghoul, and another 2 that I don't know how to pronounce it. With each of those cards, we have also the token of the monsters and symbols on the bottom of the card. Maybe I will take one Draugur. Here we have skill of the monster and different type of location that monster wants to get. Because the goal of this game is to send at least 2 of your monsters, so 2 of the 3 monsters, to their territories. So if you are playing as a Draugur, you want to achieve 3 cards of territories, 2 with the mountains and 1 with the water or moor and some more. So those are the cards of the monsters. We have tokens. In here we also have additional tokens of the monsters, and on the bottom we have this display of different cards that you're going to play in your turn. Because the game, this is a card game, you're going to play a lot of cards in this game to achieve your goal. And now how this game works. So in your turn you can do basically 2 things. You can play cards or decide to pass and discard cards from your hand. When you're playing your cards, you can decide to play how much you want to play, but again you can only play those cards that matches the symbol on the display of the souls. So in here we have a soul from the moor, we have soul from the village, we have city from the forest, soul from the forest, and we have soul from the city. So only this type of cards you can play from your hand. So this is the card, let's say my hand of cards. Some of those cards are without symbol. Those are the effect cards, like this one, draw 2 cards from the draw pile. So this is the way to increase your hand. Some cards also has this specific additional actions like in here, and not all of them. So thankfully we have this very handful player 8 with all of those symbols that you can find on the cards. I don't want to go through all of them because this is a prototype and I already saw that we have already some changes. So I'm just going to give you general overview and flow of the game. So those are the cards in my hand, and now I can only play those that matches the symbols of the souls that are on display. So as I said, moor mountains, moor, village and city. So no mountains, This one can be played, this one can be played, and this one can be played, and also this one, as this is without any symbol. So I can decide which cards I want to play. And in here are damage numbers that I'm going to inflict to my souls, depending on where I want to, which of the souls I want to attack. So if I would like to combine, for example, I cannot combine anything. So if I would play this card to attack soul from the forest, I can inflict only 2 damage to this soul. But I can decide I want to partially harm this poor soul, deal 2 damage to this soul. So we have those small tokens that we can use to track the damage that we dealt to the soul, and after that the card is discarded. And again, I can decide if I want to play another card or not. If I cannot kill a soul in one attack, this is the thing I can do. I can try to reserve this soul for me, but that reservation doesn't mean that your opponent cannot take it from you, because this soul already got 2 damage. So the 3 more, maybe my opponent has a card with the symbol of the forest. If this would happen, this soul is taken by my opponent. But what happens in this situation? The skill of my monster is activated, so those skills on the bottom of my card of the monster are activated, and depending on what kind of monster is on the card of the soul, this skill is activated. And there's also a stack of cards with souls, and the first one is always visible. And there's minor rule change, because to kill this soul, you need to deal the number of damage that is printed on the card +1. So in this example, I would have to inflict 7 damage to overcome courage of this soul. And you're going to collect those souls, matching those symbols over here. And on the back of this card, when the courage of this soul is overcome and it's, I guess, terrified, you're going to collect those symbols with the skull in the left corner, and you're going to collect those skulls to purchase different cards from the display of their locations. When you collect when you match the number, you can take the card, and when you have enough of the cards of the specific terrain that is required by your monster. So for example, in here, Banshee wants moors, so we already have 1 card for the Banshee. We also need 1 forest and 1 village, and this monster is sent to its terrain. So 1 more and I would win the game. And you're going to play this game until one of the players send 2 of the 3 monsters to their terrains. And this is it basically. So very fast, but I must say grim and quite scary game about monsters killing or terrifying poor souls, and using their courage to control different terrains on a world or in some kind of country. So this is it. This is Teraphobia. The game is going to be on crowdfunding platform soon. So if you are interested in this title, just check out the description below. And thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.